everybody, welcome back to my video. I hope you're doing good today. So, today I'm going to be talking about the manga and I'm going to be talking about maybe some backrooms if we have time, that is. So, in this scene, okay, there's plot twists and plus some transformations. So, as you all know, our slime girl here is called Aoi, Aoi, and she is mostly slime. Her genetics is mostly slime, okay? So basically, her genes, like her cells, is mostly slime. There's only a small part of her that is human, and when I say small part, it's like maybe like 46%, maybe 46%, around there, or 53. I don't know if that's small, but she's mostly slime. So here, Clooney is saying, "Hey, don't you know how to become slime or something? Like, you don't have to be in a human form, but you can become a slime form." Now, she can manipulate her human genetics and to manipulate it and to make all her genetics into slime, which is just a blob, basically. So she's like, okay, I'll try that. I'll try that. And she's like, okay, I should try this. And she tries to twist her body and swirl her body as if they were made of slime. So I made this scene where she was like twisting and turning into, unabnormal, like, it's not something everyone can do, except if you're, like, really flexible, obviously. But, yeah, this is basically what she can do. So, yeah. So, in the next scene, it's gonna be kind of funny, she's gonna I'll tell you in the next one. The next one's actually pretty interesting. So, the next page is pretty interesting, that's what I meant. So, basically, yeah, Clooney's like, "Okay, shouldn't you become slime or something? Like, you are a slime girl. Your hair is literally all slime." And so she tries to bend her body. I don't know if I, like, really drew this very well. Like, I didn't know if I indicated this very well. Like, I drew the twistiness of it, the twistiness of her body. I don't know if I drew that really well because it looks like her clothes is just very wrinkly. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically what this scene is about. So like tell me what you think about Slime Girl, cuz personally, um the reason why I made her was because there was a time where slime was actually my therapy. I don't know how to say this, but there were color, there were smells, there were textures, and it was kind of a relaxation to me, while to others it was just a very disgusting um toy, or fidget toy of some sort. And I don't know why. I just was so obsessed. It's like you can customize it into anything. You can customize the color, you can customize the texture, you can learn to customize what you put in it, and it's just very colorful, it's very, like, it's something that you can be creative in, but at the end of the day it's all going to just be slime. And I know slime isn't very productive, or very like something that can increase your IQ, but it was definitely something that I felt like it definitely made me relax. And yeah, I definitely have a big story behind this. So, I remember I was embarrassed to let people know that I play with slime. Even though I was still a child back then, and I was pretty young, and I was like slime, there was students um in my class, they would sell slime and they would make them, and I never knew how to make slime, but I would like pick what they have like selling in the meantime, and I would mix them together and make a new color or a new texture or maybe even a new smell. So Yeah, it was very interesting. Um, but I definitely got in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. So I think today I'm just gonna talk about the story of, me, my backstory of slime, and that's how Aoi, this character, was made because slime was definitely in my childhood. So, as I said, I used to feel embarrassed because a lot of people actually didn't like slime, and I felt embarrassed that I liked it, and it was just a very weird thing. And so, yeah, I got in trouble because I remember my mother one day saw an article that said the people who, well, I don't think she read it fully, but she thought the people who played with, as I said, played with slime will decrease IQ and get sick and could possibly die. But I think what they meant was maybe the decrease IQ thing was probably a little bit true, but to die, I think it's them eating it. Of course they will die if they ate it. So, I got in trouble, and that time I was having a lot of stress because I do not have a lot of friends. Um, Getting bullied in school definitely wasn't fun at all. So slime was definitely one of my outlets towards stress in school. And so I would hide the slimes in my bedroom and I would just pray that my mom doesn't find out. But of course she did, and it was just a big fight, and ever since then I just kind of stopped playing with slime and I went back to drawing again. So, yeah, that was definitely the story of slime. Right now, I'm definitely not into it anymore, into the whole toy slime thing because I feel like it's just very boring and just really like overrated now. So, yeah, it was definitely a childhood thing, and it definitely gives me nostalgia and a nostalgic vibe. So, yeah. If you ask me what kind of slime is Aoi, she is a water slime. She's a water slime. Water slimes are like, very liquidy. That's why they're called water slimes. They're not very sticky in most cases, and they do not stick to tables or paper as easy as other slimes do as other slimes do. So yeah, that's basically the story right there. That's why I want to make characters that indicate something in my life. Every single character here indicates something or someone that was in my life. And yeah, um so putting my life into a manga, into a more colorful form instead of just black and white and this very dead and sad story, or maybe a bit emotional story instead of just black and white, instead of just being colorful at first and then black and white at the end, I wanted to make it colorful all the way and then peaceful, like that orange sunset color at the end. It's just a story of healing and maybe understanding yourself more. Because even now in the future, I'm pretty sure I will meet new people and new opportunities, or maybe even new struggles. So it's endless chances. So Yuki's Endless Void, it's basically about life, I'm pretty sure, in some sort of way. Um, and yeah, that's basically what my manga is about. I'm kind of really glad that I said this all in one video because you guys might be thinking, what's the storyline? What's like this like concept? Well, the concept is basically the struggles that people can relate to in a person's life, basically. And yeah, I just want to include all those emotions in this manga and having all the peaceful and happy moments at the end. So please stay tuned. And thank you so much for listening because I'm pretty sure that was a pretty long speech. But yeah, that was basically what I had to say about, you know, my manga. I feel like I took like one character into a whole story, so I'm like, whoa, you know? Yeah. So like again, I didn't intentionally make, you know, Aoi a slime girl. I just made it on my own. But like when I go back and see these things, they really do like without a notice, like when you do something or draw something creative, it will come to a point where you will make something that was important in your life or something that was, some emotion in your life basically. And you wouldn't notice that you did it. You didn't did it intentionally, but when you go back and look at it, you will like realize, "Oh my gosh, this thing that I drew was actually something that I was happy of, afraid of, um, angry of, or emotionally attached of to." And yeah, it's just um something that's indicating in your life. And I find that so interesting and so cool. And that's why I like to see others people artworks and perspectives because it really tells me about what happened in that moment if they would care to explain to me if I didn't understand. But yeah, definitely like that's like one of the reasons why I love to see other people's artworks cuz literally like it's something probably indicating their life and I would just love to know what's behind their heads while they were drawing this right now. Um and yeah. So I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. This whole video, it was about me talking about Slime Girl here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys all find your creativity outlet and something that you can really rely on that is healthy, by the way, to make your mental health better and better. For real, though. But anyway, now I'm drawing the RGB color, and I just yeah, I was just coloring in. And like always, I love Clooney's hair. Not gonna lie. Oh, and by the way, I think I will talk about Clooney later on in the video in next in the next video because each character is literally their own thing. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.